Welcome back, everybody. Tuesday morning edition of Hot Mike off and rolling. Mike McFeely will join us in about 15 minutes time. We'll talk plenty of hoops coming up in our second hour. Bison Spring Ball is underway. Week 2 of that get going here. And last week, when I was up at Spring Ball and talking with a few people, hey, we might be getting close to another commit. And then, bam, on Pro Day, NDSU got its second commit for the class of 2026 out of a spot. I don't believe they've had a Division I player yet. Out of Pillager, Minnesota, Earl Brown becomes the second commit for the Bison class of 2026, and he joins us this morning. I saw you Thursday. I think it was minutes after you told Coach Polisek that this was going to happen. So tell me about the last 4 days. What's that been like for you?
It's been amazing. After I made my post and everything, it's fun to have new people come in, talk to me. It's been a real thrill. I've never had so many people know me. It's great. It's nice to be committed and be done with it all and be ready to focus on the next step of this process.
Tell me about this, because it seemed like you were either off or under the radar. Was that accurate for how your recruiting process went here?
Yeah, so it was all up and down. So at some points I was in the top 10, and then some points I was not even on the thing. So I was flying under the radar, and if schools wanted me, the only schools that contacted me were ones that I went to camp at.
Okay.
And so I was just flying under the radar, and then NDSU picked me up, and here we are now.
So tell me about when NDSU got involved in your recruitment, and when they did, what was that emotion like, knowing that the Bison were interested in you?
It was pretty good. So I went to a camp in Valley City, and I knew that there was a Bison recruit there, but I didn't think anything of it. I went home, and through the grapevine, one of my coaches played golf with one of I think it was the old QB coach, Randy Hubbard.
Yep.
And at practice one day, like one of my defense coordinator pulled me over. He's like, "Hey, NDSU's looking at you." And I was like, "Whoa." I'm like, "Okay." like NDSU Bison? He's like, "Yes." And then from then on, I had coaches come and look at me, watch school, but it just happened. So like, I don't know, I don't want to say fast, but it was just like, wow, just the way they went out and got me. It was amazing.
Give us your are you 6'5" right now? What's your current height and weight? Where are you at?
I'm 6'5", 285.
Okay. And I know you play every which way. Coach Clark was telling me you play all over the field for your high school team. Where do you feel most comfortable, and where is NDSU looking at you to play in college?
So I play right tackle, but I think we're planning on me playing there, but we'll see. I can play anywhere as long as you play me. But I've played a little bit of guard in high school, but last time I played center was about 6th grade, and I fumbled about 5 snaps in a row, and they said, "We're putting you at tackle." So
that was the end of that?
Yeah, that was the end of that.
Tell me, we're watching some of your video here, you just pancaking guys or tackling guys. Just how much do you like playing defense and getting after the guys?
I love playing defense. It used to be my favorite. It used to be because I was so big, no one could stop me, and when they run at me, I just hit them. It was so fun. But now that I've learned how to play offense, I love tackle, because I never knew you could do the same things on both sides of the line. You can go pancake kids on offense too. And that's way more fun, because once you pancake kids, the play still continues, and you get to sit there and lay on them and talk to them a little bit.
Earl, tell me, when NDSU started showing interest other schools, was that when, like, hey, they think I can be a Division I football player? Like, when did it click for you? Like, holy cow, like I may be able to do this.
Probably the midway through my sophomore year, or at high school year. So after football season, I had one of the recruiting coaches from NDSU come out and bring me to camp, and then I'm like, okay, I got this. Like, they're coming, watch me, and then I went to camp, and then Coach P, like, the moment I brought up, I got a phone call at 10 o'clock that night before camp, said, "Meet me at breakfast. I got to give you a different wristband." They put me with the seniors, and I realized that I was kicking the seniors' butts. I'm like, wow, I'm a little bit different than everyone else.
To have this done this early, I mean, we just hit April. April 1 here is today, long before even you get ready for the summer. Was this planned, or was it, hey, that just happened, I'm ready to be done?
This was not planned at all. So my plan was to do it sometime this summer, But last time I was up at Fargo on it was like a unofficial visit or whatever. It was different than its junior day, and I just was like, yeah, this is home. This is where I want to play the next be for the next 5 years of my life. It was just I was ready. It was a bit. It's hard to. I fell in love with NDSU from being at camp and being around coaches and talking with them, but it was hard to go to other schools because I was comparing all the other schools to NDSU. So I'm like, what's the point of going when I can just go home? You know what I mean?
Tell us about your experience at Pillager. Coach Clark is a legendary coach. You guys have had back-to-back winning seasons. I know that this past year didn't end the way you wanted in the first round of the section tournament. Where do you see your football team going, especially for your senior year upcoming next fall?
I think we have a really good chance. We have a bunch of guys who have played spots on varsity, but now we just need the guys who haven't to step up. And I think we have those underclassmen. I think my grade is good enough to teach the younger kids the right way to play football. And so I think the guys we have coming in filling in the spots of our seniors that left us, I think we'll have a good spot to compete at state level even because the competition we have now, I think we can blow by and we'll be good.
I know the people around you, the teams you face know you. How do you feel like the spotlight might be a bit bigger when you get on the football field this coming summer? How do you feel you'll handle that?
I think I'll handle it well. I've known kids know me. They call me Big Earl. I mean walking down the street and people like that's Big Earl, and so I'm gonna treat it the same as I always have. Just humble myself and just continue to play football the right way.
What has this been like the last couple? You mentioned you think this people knew you. Are you glad to have it done? Has it been exciting? What's been the emotions the last couple of days for you?
Yeah, it's been really exciting. It's fun to finally be done, and so that way because people would always come and ask me, "What's your plan? What's your this?" And now that I'm done, we can actually talk about the school I'm going to and the pros of it, and then just continue to build. It's great. Like I went to my girlfriend's volleyball tournament, and parents would walk up and say, "Congratulations!" I'm like, "I've never met you a day in my life." It's just fun.
My last thing for you, you mentioned for people that don't know, how active is your phone been? Like messages, either text messages, what has that been like for you over the last little bit?
It's been blowing up. It was fun for about the first hour, and then after that, when I get 125 text messages, and notifications on Twitter and Instagram, because I posted on Instagram too, and just everyone blowing it up. Kids from other schools reposting on their story that I've never met, never talked to. It just is. It's fun, but at the same time, it's kind of a lot. But I love it.
You're doing a spring sport in track. What do you do in track, and how does that help you for football?
And I do shot and disc, and the hip movement is a lot. It helps me a lot in football to get my hips through to throw that shot 45, 50 feet. It just helps with a lot with their hip movement.
This was great, bud. I really appreciate you setting some time aside for us this morning. Congratulations. Have a great rest of the spring, and we'll see you soon, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Earl Brown from Pillager, Minnesota, the newest Bison football commit for the class of 2026. They found another small school offensive lineman. Seems like that strategy has worked in the past, and you saw some of his highlight reel. Holy cow. Dominating guys on the field there for the Pillager Huskies and Coach Paul Clark. Shout out to him, of course. He and John Clark, the great brother combination in this part of the state, coaching high school football. We'll break. We come back. Our guy Mike McFeely waiting in the wings. Recap last night's game. We'll chat Portal combat that's going on. The Jackrabbits lost a couple guys. The NSIC's lost a couple. That's coming up when Hot Mike returns after this.